Why I avoid most new builds as a property investor, snagging nightmares and investment risk. So I've done videos on snagging in the past, and a common theme since then that's literally I keep getting messages about till now is about new builds. I literally get messages from first-time buyers, from landlords, even from site managers. I literally get questions like, are new builds really that bad? What should I look out for when I'm looking to buy one? Is it going to ruin my first investment? And honestly, all of those questions are 100% valid. Because guys, on the surface of it, often these new builds, they look absolutely perfect, mint condition, or at least some of them. But underneath the plaster, there can be a whole list and array of issues and snags and things that are ready and waiting to go wrong. And all of these issues and problems are going to have a price tag. And yes, you guessed it, it's going to be passed on to you as the buyer. So today I'm taking you behind the marketing brochure, into the real world of the snagging list, dodgy finishes, and why some investors are learning the hard way that brand new doesn't always mean problem free. So let's get into it. By the way, guys, my name's Sabrina and I am literally documenting the whole of my property journey, the early part of it anyway, here on this YouTube channel, and I'm literally making all the mistakes so that you don't have to. So let's start with the term snagging. What does that mean? Snagging is literally a term used for going through all of the issues or the snags or the issues or problems that there are on a project, new build, a house or whatever, and you literally go through a list and you literally write all those snagging items or all the issues or the errors down, and with a view that the builder, the contractor, is going to put those right. So it's basically just a fancy way of saying spot the faults, and with new builds that can be a lot. And there's literally so many accounts that are literally dedicated to snagging. There's snagging companies out there that all they do is just go out and snag and list down all the issues that are with a project, with a development, with a house, a property, and they list them out. And there's loads of TikTok videos out there where companies are going out and do that, and you wouldn't even believe some of the things that have actually gone wrong. From things like misaligned doors, cracks in plaster, incomplete insulation, issues with drainage. I saw the other day as well, there's a long list of where the contractor had literally fixed the sink to the wall. They must have done it with such force where the fixings, it had cracked the sink underneath. There's ones where someone's literally looked underneath going upwards on the brickwork, and all of the joints in the brickwork are going in and out like this rather than the mortar being in a straight lines. There's loads of things. There's even things where the lawn's died because they put the grass or the turf straight over some hardcore, straight over rubble, and no soil whatsoever. So obviously then the grass has got no irrigation, no roots, nothing, so that it's just literally died. People have covered up air brick at the base of the properties. They've not installed the damp proof courses correctly. There's so many things that people have done, and you think these are major house builders that have been in business for years and years and years. So really they should know what they're doing, and they should know that people aren't going to be that stupid enough to accept a property where there's glaring mistakes, where anyone who hasn't even got construction background can spot. For example, in 2021, the New Homes Review reported that 94% of new build buyers or purchasers have spotted defects and things wrong with their property. And it wasn't just one or two little defects. The average buyer spotted over 150 different defects or issues or snags. And literally some of the worst things I've seen are really brand new luxury eco-friendly properties where they've got triple glazing, solar panels, but yet the bathroom window wouldn't open properly, the extract fan wasn't connected. Just silly little issues like that which really irritates me and gets under my skin. And ultimately they were handed over to the landlord as a turnkey project, but obviously then their tenants were literally complaining and ringing up with various defects and issues. So it just goes to show that no matter what project you are on, even if whether it's a new build or even just a renovation of an existing building, you need to have a really, really robust process in place to deal with snagging. And again, I've got more videos on that on my channel. Or if you want to contact me for some advice on that or any architectural advice, my contact details are in the description below. Now, if you think a few cracked sockets or a few wobbly walls are the worst to be worried about, then literally literally stay tuned because I'm going to go through some real things that are going to make your toes curl. And stick around because this could literally save you thousands as new property investors. So why do new builds often fail as property investments? Because after all, they're brand new. Everything's all new in there. It's literally, as I've just said in the last scenario, a turnkey situation where you just get the keys and you can hand that on to your tenant, and supposedly you've got all these warranties in place to protect you, right? If you do accept a property and there are issues later, these snagging repairs could cost you thousands. And often these new builds come with a higher purchase price compared to older housing stock at the housing market. And guys, again, this is my personal opinion, but the speed versus the quality in which these houses are literally knocked up, that's what can really affect and give you all of these snagging lists. Because literally, in my opinion, these larger house builders are there to obviously make a profit. So they are there to build for as cheap and as quickly as they possibly can, so that they can get the higher and then sell for as high as they possibly can as well, so to boost their profit margins. And these new build properties, they are as well almost like buying a new car. As soon as you've got in there, then the value is going to decrease after purchase. For example, the Home Owners Alliance found that new builds depreciate 4 to 6% as soon as you get the keys. But guys, we've only got to be fair. I mean, there are some good points to having a new build as well. You should technically have lower utility bills because these properties more than likely are going to be built to a UPC level of A or B. And these new builds will also be built in accordance with various schemes like Secure by Design, any sort of energy efficiency, decent homes and all things like that, all those type of energy efficiency schemes as well, which should all add up to cheaper bills and cheaper running costs for the properties. They should come with the NHBC or developer warranties, and that should be of at least 10 years. And they may also, and this is a controversial one, they may also attract more of a professional tenant with them being in these sort of new build housing estates. So they might attract more professional sort of tenants looking for cleaner, low maintenance properties. If you've got an overall of the snagging issues, then they should be low cost, low maintenance, and they should in theory be a breeze for you if you are a landlord looking to get in a tenant. But obviously, like some of the things that we've seen, that's not always the case. So if you can get over any of the snagging issues that may or may not occur, then this could be your best bet for a landlord. If you're looking for yield, growth and long-term gains, this might be your sweet spot. But for me personally, I think I will be looking for projects more like my past one, where I'm doing commercial to the residential conversion. Hopefully in that case as well, I might be getting more space out of the property, increasing the ROI potential, and also offering a unique layout for the tenants and hopefully making it more cheaper per square foot. So in my opinion, new builds may be marketed as this hands-off, everything's all done, perfect property, but in reality, if there are a lot of snagging issues like some of the things that I've seen in TikTok, it can be anything but. And if you go with me, like with what I'm doing with my commercial to residential conversions, you can often have more control, add value more creatively, and sidestep the markup that comes with the slick developers sales suite. So yeah, guys, I'll be sticking to my conversions because they are messy, they are full of headache, but you know what? They are also full of character and a lot more rewarding as well at the end. So guys, comment below if you've had a snagging nightmare, and watch this video next if you want to learn how to do it in an inventory list. Thanks guys, bye.